Hello, dear learners. Welcome to Exploring an Understanding of How Research Supports Yoga for Mental Health. Let's set forth on a journey of exploration, gently weaving the threads of research into the fabric of our own knowledge and skills. So, whether you're a therapist, a teacher, or simply a seeker of knowledge, I invite you to embrace these moments with a sense of gentle curiosity and openness. I'm your host, Judy Thompson, and in today's segment, we will be exploring the publication, Awe as a Pathway to Mental and Physical Health, published March 2023 in the journal Perspectives on Psychological Science, authored by Maria Monroy and Dache Keltner. In today's episode, we'll explore a comprehensive research paper that sheds light on how encounters with awe, whether in nature, spirituality, music, collective movement, or even through psychedelics, contribute to our mental and physical health. Awe is often described as a profound emotional experience that can dramatically shift our perception of the world and ourselves. It's an emotion we feel when faced with something vast, overwhelming, or deeply meaningful. In recent years, the scientific community has turned its focus toward understanding awe more precisely. Research has shown that awe isn't just a fleeting feeling, but an emotion with measurable impacts on our mental and physical health. By engaging multiple neurological and physiological processes, awe fosters a state of well-being that can be both profound and lasting. The research we'll discuss outlines 5 core processes through which awe exerts its beneficial effects: shifts in neurophysiology, a diminished focus on the self, increased prosocial behavior, enhanced social integration, and a heightened sense of meaning. Awe can best be described as an emotional response to stimuli that are vast and challenging to comprehend. Think of standing at the edge of the Grand Canyon, looking up at a star-filled sky, or even listening to a symphony that moves you to your core. These moments often leave us breathless and with a lingering feeling of wonder. Emerging science of awe has begun to illustrate how awe can be a factor in improving health outcomes. Research suggests that experiences that involve the emotion of awe can lead to better mental health. Essentially, the emotion, awe, can make us happier, healthier, and more connected to the world around us. Unlike other positive emotions such as joy or gratitude, awe often involves a sense of vastness. With awe, our minds try to grasp an aspect of something much larger than our everyday experiences, and this is a process called cognitive stretching, which can have profound implications on how we think, feel, and act. Research identifies 5 core processes through which awe benefits health, and these include shifts in neurophysiology, diminished self-focus, increased prosocial behavior, enhanced social integration, and a heightened sense of meaning. Each of these processes contributes uniquely to the enhancement of our mental and physical states. First, awe has been found to induce specific shifts in our neurophysiology. When we experience awe, there's an activation of the parasympathetic nervous system, leading to a state of calmness and reduced stress. This is accompanied by an increase in oxytocin levels, the hormone linked to social bonding, and reduced inflammation. These physiological changes are associated with numerous health benefits, including improved cardiovascular health, a stronger immune response, and reduced symptoms of depression and anxiety. Second, awe significantly diminishes our focus on ourselves. Often, mental health challenges such as anxiety, depression, and even certain social difficulties are tied to an amplified, often negative focus on the self. Awe shifts this perspective, making us feel part of something larger. This reduction in self-focus helps encourage a more balanced, outward-looking perspective. Third, awe increases prosocial behavior. Research shows that when people experience awe, they are more likely to engage in acts of kindness, cooperation, and sharing. This behavior helps in creating a more supportive and connected community, which is a known buffer against many forms of psychological stress. The 4th core process is enhanced social integration. Awe brings about a profound sense of connectedness with others and the environment. This feeling of unity and community is beneficial for mental health. Strong social networks are one of the most reliable predictors of life satisfaction and longevity. Being part of a cohesive social group reduces feelings of loneliness and isolation, which are significant risk factors for mental illness. The fifth core process is that awe elevates our sense of meaning. Standing in awe before the wonders of nature, art, or even human achievements encourages us to find greater meaning and purpose in life. A well-developed sense of purpose has been linked to numerous positive health outcomes, including greater resilience to stress and enhanced overall well-being. By promoting a deeper understanding of life's broader picture, awe helps us to navigate personal challenges with a more grounded and positive outlook. Understanding these 5 core processes gives us a framework to see how awe, despite its often ethereal nature, profoundly impacts our mental and physical health. Awe-inspiring experiences in nature, spirituality, music, dance, and even psychedelics tap into these processes to promote well-being. Experiences in nature have an uncanny ability to elicit a profound sense of awe, connecting us to something larger than ourselves. This sensation is often described as a mixture of wonder and humility, an emotional state that can significantly enhance our mental health and overall well-being. Whether it's hiking up a mountain, camping under a star-filled sky, or simply tending to a garden, these natural experiences act as powerful catalysts for awe and have been shown to reduce stress and inflammation. When we set foot in a natural environment, the first thing we often notice is a marked shift in our internal state. This isn't merely a trick of the mind, it's a complex interplay of physiological responses. Studies indicate that being in nature lowers cortisol levels, a key stress hormone, and increases the activity of the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for rest and recovery. Essentially, nature helps us to biologically reset and decrease feelings of stress. Take hiking, for example. As you walk along trails surrounded by ancient trees or expansive meadows, the sense of vastness you encounter is a quintessential trigger for awe. This vastness can be physical, such as the endless horizon seen from a mountaintop, or even perceptual, as you marvel at intricate patterns in a leaf or the complexity of an ecosystem. The research underscores that these encounters with vast stimuli necessitate that our brains accommodate, leading to what scientists refer to as cognitive reappraisal. This reappraisal is not just mental, it reverberates through our body, creating a sense of coherence and reducing chronic stress indicators like inflammation. Being in nature and camping can similarly offer one feelings of awe. The act of sleeping under an open sky filled with countless stars can invoke a sense of wonder. The celestial sky can evoke feelings of smallness in the grand scheme of things, yet simultaneously connect us with a sense of belonging to the universe. Research has shown that such experiences help to diminish our focus on self, which is often a root cause of mental health issues like anxiety, depression, and body image problems. Even gardening has the capability to elicit awe. Watching a seed sprout into a plant can help to foster appreciation for the cycles and rhythms of life. Studies have noted that engaging with nature in this hands-on manner reduces levels of the inflammatory biomarker interleukin-6, thereby fostering both mental and physical health. Specific scientific studies have strengthened this understanding. For instance, adolescents from urban schools and veterans coping with PTSD reported significant reductions in stress and PTSD symptoms after participating in outdoor activities. These experiences of awe in the outdoors enhance their overall well-being, underscoring how nature can serve as a therapeutic landscape to help counter stress and trauma. Another layer to consider is the communal aspect of these natural experiences. Shared activities like group hikes, community gardening projects, or even nature retreats serve to amplify the benefits. The collective engagement elevates the sense of social integration and belonging, elements that are strongly correlated with improved mental health outcomes. The small self-concept is also essential here. Individuals often report feeling minuscule in the vastness of a natural setting, a sentiment that paradoxically grants them a sense of freedom and existential relief. Studies conducted in settings such as Yosemite National Park found that after engaging with awe-inspiring natural views, participants felt more connected to others and experienced reduced levels of daily stress. Moreover, there is evidence to suggest that awe in nature can lead to lasting prosocial behavior. This is an important pathway for mental well-being, since actions that enhance social connections and altruism are typically linked to greater life satisfaction and lower rates of depression. As we navigate through these awe-inducing encounters in nature, it's clear that the benefits extend far beyond the momentary sensation of wonder. They infiltrate our cognitive processes, emotional states, and physiological functions. By triggering awe, nature invites us into a state of holistic well-being, acting as a natural remedy for the prevalent stresses of modern life. Spirituality and mystical experiences play a vital role in evoking profound feelings of awe, which significantly contribute to mental well-being. These practices, rooted deeply in human culture and cognition, often open a pathway to what many describe as transcendent experiences, moments so deeply moving that they seem to transcend the ordinary limits of our perception and understanding. Central to many spiritual traditions is the concept of awe as a gateway to greater mental peace, heightened purpose, and a profound sense of connection. Engaging in religious rituals such as prayer, chanting, sacred music, or attending ceremonies can evoke experiences of awe that bring individuals closer to the divine or a higher reality. This connection fosters a sense of belonging and purpose, pivotal for mental well-being. Religious rituals are designed to evoke feelings of reverence and awe. Consider a mass congregation in a cathedral with its soaring architecture, resonant hymns, and rituals. The shared experience contributes to a collective feeling of awe that heightens one's sense of connection to the divine and to fellow congregants. This diminishes self-focus, a core process through which awe benefits mental health by making individuals feel part of a larger spiritual and social network. Similarly, individual spiritual practices such as meditation or prayer can evoke awe. When one sits in silent meditation, focusing on a mantra or the breath, there can be moments of profound stillness where the boundaries of the self seem to dissolve. This self-transcendence, often described as an experience of awe, tends to reduce stress and anxiety, leading to greater emotional stability. The research suggests that these practices can shift neurophysiological responses in the brain, contributing to a state of calm and enhanced mental health. One fascinating aspect of awe-inspiring spiritual experiences is their contribution to prosocial behavior. The sense of becoming part of something greater than oneself fosters an inclination towards kindness and altruism. Studies have shown that people engaged in spiritual practices often exhibit higher levels of empathy and are more likely to engage in helping behaviors. This increase in prosocial behavior not only strengthens community bonds, but also enhances the individual's sense of social integration and support, key elements for sustaining mental well-being. Mystical encounters and spiritual highs, often reported during peak experiences, involve a transformation in the individual's sense of self and reality. These experiences can leave lasting impressions, fostering an enduring sense of wonder, humility, and interconnectedness. In The Varieties of Religious Experience, philosopher and psychologist William James described these moments as pivotal in living a spiritually meaningful and mentally healthy life. Furthermore, scientific studies support the notion that spiritual engagement is linked to reduced anxiety and depression. For instance, regular participants in spiritual activities report lower levels of psychological distress as they feel a greater sense of purpose and meaning in life. This is consistent with findings that show a relationship between spiritual engagement and markers of improved well-being, such as lower inflammation and higher levels of positive emotions. Both spirituality and mystical experiences hold powerful avenues for evoking awe, deeply impacting mental health through several pathways. They diminish self-focus, enhance social bonds, and instill a sense of meaning and purpose. By engaging in spiritual practices, whether communal or personal, individuals can foster mental resilience, social harmony, and a profound sense of well-being. Such practices stand as testament to the transformative power of awe in nurturing a healthier, more connected, and ultimately more fulfilling life. Music and dance, two universal aspects of human expression, often evoke a profound sense of awe that has significant mental health benefits. From the mesmerizing rhythms of a drum circle to the intricate steps of a synchronized dance, these collective experiences can transport individuals to a state of elevated joy and interconnectedness. The research paper we're discussing today delves deeply into how these experiences promote well-being. Music, in its many forms, has a unique ability to evoke awe. This emotion arises when people encounter something vast or beyond their comprehension, and music often fits this bill. When listening to a powerful symphony, for instance, individuals may feel a sense of grandeur that transcends everyday experience. This response can lead to physiological and psychological benefits, including reduced stress and improved mood. Studies have shown that music therapy has a myriad of health benefits. In premature infants, music has been found to stabilize heart rates and respiratory patterns, promoting faster weight gain and reducing hospital stays. For adults, engaging with music, either as a listener or performer, can greatly reduce stress and anxiety. Meta-analyses have demonstrated that music significantly lowers subjective stress levels, helps manage pain, and enhances overall well-being. Furthermore, the communal aspect of experiencing music, whether at a concert, festival, or even a small gathering, brings people together in a way that's uniquely powerful. The shared sense of awe during these events fosters social bonds that can enhance mental health. This phenomenon is particularly observable in festivals, where attendees often report feelings of unity and belonging. Such collective experiences invigorate the perception of being part of something larger than oneself, a key element in reducing anxiety and enhancing emotional resilience. Dance, too, plays a crucial role in eliciting awe and fostering mental health. When people move rhythmically, especially in synchrony with others, they often experience a sense of fluidity and connection that goes beyond words. Dance movements, particularly those that are synchronized, can lead to what researchers call communal joy, a deep sense of happiness derived from being in sync with others. Empirical evidence supports the mental health benefits of dance. Studies have documented that dance movement therapy effectively reduces symptoms of anxiety, depression, and stress while improving overall quality of life. In one study, Brazilian high school students who engaged in synchronized dance reported feeling more connected to their peers and exhibited greater pain tolerance, a marker of elevated endogenous opioid levels that are associated with social bonding. The transformative power of dance can also be seen in its ability to dissolve the boundaries of the self. Participants in dance often report feelings of self-transcendence, where the distinction between the individual and the collective blurs. This dissolution of self-focus aligns with the 5 core processes of awe outlined in the research paper: shifting neurophysiology, diminished self-focus, increased pro-social behavior, enhanced social integration, and heightened sense of meaning. One striking example is the trance dance rituals found in many cultures worldwide. These rituals often involve repetitive movements and rhythms that induce an altered state of consciousness. Participants frequently describe feelings of being at one with the universe and experiencing a deep sense of spiritual fulfillment. Such experiences not only enhance personal well-being, but also strengthen communal ties, proving that awe-inspiring dance practices have long been an integral part of human society. In summary, the awe experienced through music and dance encapsulates a transformative power that is both individual and collective. These art forms not only entertain but also heal, offering a conduit to enhance mental health and social cohesion. The research underscores the importance of integrating such awe-inspiring experiences into our lives. By doing so, we not only uplift our spirits but also foster a sense of community and well-being that is vital in today's world. Psychedelics, long shrouded in both intrigue and controversy, are experiencing a resurgence in the landscape of mental health treatment. The therapeutic potentials of psychedelics in generating awe and their effects on conditions like anxiety and PTSD are particularly compelling. Psychedelics, which include substances like psilocybin from magic mushrooms, LSD, MDMA, DMT, found in ayahuasca, and mescaline from peyote, work primarily by altering serotonin levels in the brain. These compounds have been shown to provoke profound experiences of awe, which are increasingly linked to significant improvements in mental health. Studies suggest that between 50% to 70% of participants regard their psychedelic experiences as among the most meaningful of their lives, often characterized by intense feelings of awe. The experience of awe brought on by psychedelics appears to play a central role in their therapeutic effectiveness. For instance, psychedelics like psilocybin and MDMA consistently deactivate the default mode network, DMN, of the brain, which is typically associated with self-referential thinking. This deactivation mirrors the concept of ego dissolution, a state where individuals feel a diminished sense of self and a greater sense of connectedness to the world and others around them. This is a crucial aspect of reducing symptoms associated with anxiety, depression, and PTSD. In patients with anxiety, psychedelics have been found to reduce the activation in the brain's threat detection centers, particularly the amygdala. This reduction allows individuals to ruminate less on stressors, traumas, and fears. For those battling PTSD, psychedelics have shown promise in reducing intrusive thoughts and flashbacks by fostering an environment where traumatic memories can be relived and reassessed within a context that elicits awe and connection rather than fear. Research supports these findings with empirical data. For example, a landmark study by Griffiths and colleagues found that psilocybin sessions led to substantial and sustained reductions in the symptoms of depression and anxiety among patients with life-threatening cancer. Similarly, MDMA-assisted therapy has demonstrated significant potential in treating PTSD, with patients reporting decreases in symptoms and improvements in overall well-being after just a few sessions. These awe-inspiring experiences facilitate therapeutic breakthroughs by allowing individuals to transcend their typical thought patterns and personal boundaries, leading to enhanced emotional and psychological processing. Psychedelics may pave the way for acceptance, forgiveness, and even profound personal insights, which are critical components in the healing process. However, it is crucial to note that the benefits of psychedelics are closely tied to the context in which they are consumed. Positive therapeutic settings with controlled dosages and professional guidance tend to foster beneficial outcomes. In contrast, unsupervised use or threatening environments can provoke bad trips, which lack the therapeutic benefits discussed here. The intersection of awe and psychedelics is just beginning to be understood. As research progresses, the potential for psychedelics to be integrated into broader mental health treatments becomes increasingly promising. Future studies will likely refine our understanding of dose-response relationships, optimal therapeutic settings, and specific psychological conditions that can benefit most from these substances. The profound sense of awe induced by psychedelics represents a powerful avenue for alleviating serious mental health conditions such as anxiety and PTSD. Continued exploration and rigorous scientific inquiry into these transcendent experiences promise to unlock new dimensions of mental health treatments, helping individuals harness the therapeutic power of awe to heal and thrive. Throughout this segment, we've considered the emotion of awe and its profound impacts on mental and physical health, as outlined in the comprehensive research paper we've explored. We've seen how experiences in nature, spirituality, music, dance, and even psychedelics can evoke awe and lead to remarkable health benefits. Awe is not just a fleeting emotion. It engages 5 core processes that transform our well-being. From shifts in neurophysiology that enhance our cardiovascular health and reduce inflammation, to the diminishment of self-focus, which alleviates mental health struggles like depression and anxiety, awe operates on many levels. It fosters increased pro-social behavior, paving the way for greater cooperation and altruism. It enhances social integration, making us feel more connected to our communities and the world at large. Finally, awe heightens our sense of meaning in life, which is crucial for our overall mental resilience and happiness. Understanding these processes is important, as it helps to open up numerous avenues for future research. For example, how can we more precisely measure awe and its physiological impacts? What roles do cultural differences play in the experience and benefits of awe? These are important questions that will help us fine-tune therapeutic techniques involving awe. Moreover, there's tremendous potential in exploring how these awe-inducing practices can be more integrated into public health strategies and individual self-care routines. Imagine incorporating guided nature walks, community dance events, and even controlled psychedelic sessions into mainstream mental health care. The implications are promising. As we continue to uncover the mechanisms behind awe and its benefits, it is essential to remember that these awe-inspiring experiences are not just for scientific inquiry. They are practical tools we can weave into our daily lives for enhanced mental and physical well-being. As we discussed, awe can be immensely beneficial, whether it arises from moments in nature, spiritual practices, musical experiences, or even therapeutic use of psychedelics. Each of these experiences offers unique pathways to improved health by altering our neurophysiology, reducing self-focus, promoting prosocial behavior, enhancing social integration, and providing a greater sense of meaning. Recognizing awe as a significant emotional state with substantial health benefits calls for a multifaceted approach in both research and application. Future studies can expand on the pathways through which awe influences health, taking into account individual differences, cultural contexts, and the diverse forms of awe-inducing experiences. By doing so, we can potentially unlock a wide array of benefits for mental and physical well-being, enriching individual lives and strengthening community bonds. The journey ahead is promising, with awe providing a profound yet accessible means to enhance our health and well-being. Thank you to the authors and publisher for all of the research within this important study, Awe as a Pathway to Mental and Physical Health. For those eager to continue exploring, or for anyone seeking more in-depth information, additional resources and supplementary materials can be accessed within the links provided in the episode description. As we end our time together, remember to embrace and witness the beauty of life, and within shared experience, be the thread that creates compassion and curiosity for others. Thank you for joining me on this journey in learning how research supports yoga and integrative practices for mental health and well-being. May you find and share beauty and peace on your journey toward wellness.